Good morning. We are at Northwest River State Park, and we have been here for the last 3 days. So today is day number 6.
6, yep.
And we were here for days 3, 4, 5, and 6. And one of the things that we started to do while we were here, and what we're going to continue to do throughout our videos, is in our previous video at Carr Lake, we went through our rosebud and thorn, like the best thing that happened, the worst thing that happened, and what we're most looking forward to. And we thought it would be a really cool idea to kind of capture that same rosebud and thorn with anybody that we meet, just to add to our journal and capture kind of where they are in their life at this moment, or at the moment that we meet them. So throughout the videos from now, you'll see maybe strangers, maybe fellow faces that you know. But yeah, rosebud and thorns.
Unfortunately, we came up with the idea after Megan McNally came to visit, so she did not do it. But
yeah, but Megan did get to put the sticker on our map for the state of Virginia. So
yeah.
Thank you, Megan, for that honor. So what have we been doing here?
Well, when we left Carr Lake, the hand jack for the trailer broke, so that was the whole process. We ended up using, in Norwegian it's called an umbraco, but here in America you call it an Allen wrench, and that was just the perfect size to get it through the hole and be able to get it up. That led us to go to Home Depot to buy quarter pins. We were able to use 2 quarter pins on each side and then bend the edges, and that's now our new pin. So probably not going to replace anything. We're just going to keep it as it is, because that's pretty easy. It's a $2 fix instead of buying a brand new one. We also bought a few things for the outside water. So right now when we hook up to a water station, we have a water filter, but it kind of sticks like that. So we bought a hookup so that the water filter is able to hang down, so there's not too much tension on it. We also bought a few extra things, but unfortunately when we're going to return the items, we pile up everything next to the garbage, and we drove next to the garbage can, and your boy just took everything he saw and threw it in the garbage. So I threw away about $30 worth of return items.
So that happened yesterday. So day 5, we're just throwing money in the trash, and that's how things are going. It also was the same day we got a notice that our propane regulator for our oven and stove was recalled because it's having leaks and causing more propane to go through. So it's a potential fire hazard. So until we can get that fixed, which is looking like October-ish, and we have no idea where we're gonna be in October, but here's to figuring that out. But until we can get the regulator fixed, we're not gonna use our indoor kitchen setup as far as the stove and oven, just for safety and extreme caution. We do have a outdoor stove, and we have an Instapot, and we have a microwave, and so there's plenty of other culinary options for us. We're just hitting an obstacle, and we have to just kind of take this one in stride, as everything else we do here.
Yeah. Other than that, Hannah Banana, Hannah Cook came to visit, which was awesome. She's also another college friend from Sarah's. We were able to do a big hike around the Indian Creek Trail. We were able to see a few things. Bjorn loved it. He was all over the place. Other than that, we didn't go to Virginia Beach. We went to Norfolk Beach, which is right next to Virginia Beach. Same thing.
But not Virginia Beach. That's what we learned. And yeah, we've spent all afternoon yesterday getting very, very sunburned.
Sarah got sunburned.
So red, and that's just a sneak peek of it. But yeah, it was really fun to hang out with Ernst's friend from college, Birdie, and see where she lives now. Anybody who knows Birdie knows that she's a fabulous, fabulous person. And it was great. It was really good and fun, and Bjorn swam for hours, and then...
Yeah, he got so tired. He's still sleeping from yesterday. He's just been
exhausted. Yeah, so that's kind of like the synopsis. We got to see
Yeah,
three people that from college that we really love, and we got to see a little bit of this Southeast Virginia corner.
we met a 8-month pregnant lady at the beach
Oh yeah,
with a little girl.
named Maddie.
Who was like 3 years old, and she had no hesitation, like taking the ball out of Bjorn's mouth or like chasing the ball with Bjorn. So that was like the first time Bjorn has been that we have seen with like small kids, and they both go after the ball together.
And Bjorn, like literally, her little hands were in his mouth after that ball, and
He was
he
great.
had no
He did
issue.
good.
He had such patience. She was holding on to him, his harness, while in the water swimming. And Melissa, the mom, was just like, she has a big dog at home. If this is a problem, let us know. And Bjorn was fine with it, so.
Yeah, it was fun. She kept calling me dad. That was kind of funny, I guess.
Yeah, Melissa's husband and Maddie's father has been on, so this is a big Navy base here, and he's been at sea for a long time now. So he's coming back soon, but at this point, Maddie's like attaching to any adult male figure as daddy, and she was climbing all over Ernst and Jungle Gym, but it was fine. It was really fun.
It was very funny. After that, we went back to Birdie's place and we went to a bar called Kova. And it was pretty neat because they had live music and a bunch of shops around. But what was cool about the bar was because of COVID, they don't want a bunch of people touching the same glass. So it's a self-serve bar. So you buy a card and you go to the tap that you want, and you just put the card on top of the tap. And when you pull the tap, it will show you like this beer costs 50 cents per ounce, and it will show you on the right side how much money. So when you pour, it's like $2, $2.50, $3, $4, whatever. So it's cool because you can just go back whenever you wanted a beer. You didn't have to wait for a bartender or waitress or anything, and you just kept pouring yourself. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Bjorn was very cranky at that point, and he was very, when he's cranky, he's very much like a toddler in the sense that he is whiny and vocal and just unhappy. So, and we had to get back to our campsite because we hadn't been here all afternoon. So we packed up and headed back, got back here last night, basically went straight to bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
And here we are ready to go this time.
So what's your rose, bud, and thorn?
So my rose for the trip, for this, so my rose for this section is the people. I really loved meeting the people, just both like Birdie, Megan, and Hannah, hanging out with all of them, but also meeting Melissa and hanging out with her 3-year-old Maddie at the beach. Like, it was just really fun to relax and meet new people and learn about this Norfolk, Virginia beach area, because a lot of the military bases in the US are not around major cities, but this is one of the only ones that they kind of overlap with a major city and multiple bases. And so we had jet noises, and we had, you could see like massive naval ships off the coast and stuff. And the people here don't really mind because either they know somebody, they're married to somebody associated with the Navy, or they just really enjoy.
Only Megan was the one that didn't have association with the Navy.
But she used to work for the military. She used to do, yeah. So it's like, it's pretty crazy.
Part
Yeah,
of the Navy here.
Everybody's part of the Navy or the military, and while others would like if this situation was somewhere else, you might complain about the air pollution and like the airplane noises and stuff. But here, it's just the sound of freedom.
It's the sound of freedom, and they say that so your property value don't go down. But it was cool with Hannah because she's like environment with the Navy, so she was able to tell us like where a lot of their spending goes to, and like if the Navy is doing a new project, her job is literally to like make sure they take care of the environment while they're doing it. So we learned a lot about the Navy that we didn't know, which was cool.
Well, our American taxes go a lot to the Department of Defense. It's not all to weaponry and warfare. It's also to a lot of really cool environmental projects or healthcare projects.
Yep.
And that was just really neat to learn about.
Yep.
She also taught us about when we went on a hike here, she taught us a little bit about the environment because she does a lot of water stuff. And the marshy area that's here, there are, so swamps and marshes and wetlands are not always wet. They can also be dry, but the trees that grow in the down spots that hold a lot of water, their trunks have this like bubble on them at the normalized water line, and that's where their trunks hold a ton of water, whereas like the roots also pull up water, their trunk absorbs water and stores it at that bulb.
Yep.
And then she taught us about the algae and like how gross it is. If you can't see water from an algae bloom, it's not good. Those are my roses, yeah. Bunch of roses. My buds. So next stop is Richmond, where we get to spend some quality time with Anne and Chris.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to that. We might also see a few other friends who are in the area. And then after Richmond, we have a prolonged stay outside of DC. And so I'm looking forward to just all the people we get to see in the next couple stops. My thorn, I'd say for this trip is one, like besides the mechanical breakdowns that we're having, is we're learning that because we're moving so quickly and because we have a certain amount of time and we're not spending a long time here, our days matter. And so we've been sleeping in and kind of treating it like a vacation, but we're also, by doing that, we're missing opportunities for stuff. So I think we're gonna be a little bit more conscious of how we fill our days. Our travel days are gonna have more like relaxed, kind of slow starts to them. We get into the routine of starting slow, making breakfast, packing up, and hitting the road. Whereas like the full days where we're at a destination, we need to maximize that full day, not just the afternoon part or not just the morning part, since we have limited time. So that's one of my thorns, but it's also kind of a lesson that we're just kind of figuring out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My rose was seeing Bjorn playing in the water, in the ocean. It's always a fun time. I love the ocean, I love the water, so being there with Bjorn was awesome. Other than that, it was meeting Birdie again. Me and Birdie were good friends back in college, so it was good to see her and see her thriving in Virginia Beach and
Norfolk.
Having a great time there, so that was cool. Another rose was also to see Sarah get sunburned. I think that's a lot of fun. You can't really tell.
And he laughs at my pain. Do you need me to show them?
No, you're fine. She got pretty burned, so now we're two people that's been burnt at Virginia Beach. My thorn is the structural aspect. We didn't do everything that we wanted to do here, so it's a thorn, but it's also a learning opportunity of like Sarah said earlier, on our full days, we need to get up and get at it. Whereas on travel days, it's okay to sleep in because we're gonna have to put all our energy into driving and all that. Bud, looking forward to go to Richmond. Anne and Chris. Chris is the one that married us, so it'll be awesome to see him again. Same thing with Anne. We did our marriage counseling and everything with them, so it'll be cool to see where they are in their lives and catch up us to them.
Oh, also shout out to Christian. He's also somebody that you're gonna see, and he shares his rosebud and thorn. He moves to Cincinnati today from Virginia Beach, Norfolk area, so he's a ship in the night, but it's cool to capture where he is right now.
He's a nice young little fella.
He's a nice young man. I don't know why he's a little fella.
He's a nice young little fella.
All right, well, see you in Richmond.
Bye. Thank you.
It wasn't recording at all. Just kidding. All right, so in honor of our car lake stay in North Carolina, we're putting our first sticker on the map. Voila!
One down.
Only 40 29 left to go.
Cool. So we just got to the camp spot in Virginia. We are staying at Northwestern Park. So far, Sarah's inside, finishing the registration. Looks a little putt-putt area. They have a bicycle rental, some kind of kayak rental, and something else. So yeah, we will see how this goes. This week we're gonna do all the Virginia Beach stuff and visit our friends there as well. One of Sarah's college friends are coming over tonight as well, Megan. Okay, so we got to the campsite. Let's just say the first campsite was a little bit better. Seems like it's been raining here in Virginia for a little bit, so we are a little bit flooded. So this is our whole campsite, but we're supposed to have this spot as well. You see, that's where our electrical hookup is, but currently it's flooded in water. So, part of the experience, right? Other than that, it's pretty here. It's real nice to have a lot of trails around here, but we'll explore them later. We're about to have dinner with Megan, our friend. Got my new hiking boots on, so yeah, we are ready for camping in the, I wouldn't call it a swamp, but in the rain, in the water. How are you, Bjorn? You okay? Do you like it? Oh, you're such a pretty boy.
Do you want any coffee?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some coffee. How do you feel about the camp spot?
Well, on the website booking, they said this campground is in marshland and to call ahead to see conditions if it's rained a lot. I did not call ahead and it has rained a lot. So yeah, I guess now we can truly say we have camped in marshland.
Yep. So we're gonna move that table to dry land, and then we're gonna start cooking some dinner. We have tacos tonight, so we'll use the outdoor kitchen. But yeah, it's interesting to see Bjorn's transition to these places. He seems fine here, honestly. He seems okay. So cool. Talk to you guys later. Bye. I'm gonna eat now. Day 3. Stay hard.
Stop telling people to stay.
I'm Megan. I was college roommates with Sarah, and I am their first visitor in Virginia.
Two down.
Yay!
Yay!
That's great! I was about to be like,
Yeah, it's very surreal. You can hear it scraping the boat.
It looks soft though. Like
It is.
well, enjoy your paddle.
Where's that turtle? Let me zoom in on the turtle.
Oh, so you can capture it.
Here, do you want
No,
water?
basically there's just an imbalance of nutrients in the water over here. So
Hannah over here, our environmental
Here's my
studies
environmental
major,
scientist.
is disgusted by the beauty of
Yes,
this.
This is not very good. There's no oxygen getting to the plants, and so we've got this algae taken over with the imbalance of nitrogen and phosphorus, and you get this lovely green scum.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Are you ready for me?
I'm ready for you.
Okay. So I'd
You can
have
introduce
to-
yourself
Oh,
too.
okay. Hi, I'm Hannah. Sarah and I met at Lynchburg College. She was probably one of my first friends there. We lived right down the hall from each other. And I'm here visiting you guys at your lovely RV home here in Virginia Beach, where I'm moving to next month. So, back to kind of our college days where we did our rosebud and thorn. I'd have to say my rose.
Oh wait, hang on. There's a truck. Okay, go ahead.
So
What's
I'd
your
have to
rose?
say my rose is that I have a night class that I'm taking right now. I work for the Navy, and so I'm doing an environmental negotiation class right now. And that's been really exciting. I've learned a lot of really cool things. I've had the whole day to myself for this week and got to go to the beach, hang out with you guys, spend some time working on my new house here in Virginia Beach. And then what else did you want?
What is your thorn or something that's low in your life or lousy?
Low or lousy in my life? Honestly, I can't really think of anything that stands out to me, which is a good thing, but I'm over COVID and having to wear masks at work, and I'm definitely over commuting from DC down to Virginia Beach, but the buds that I'm looking forward to in my life definitely include moving down here to Virginia Beach next month, and I get to plan my wedding, which I'm really excited about. I went venue shopping the other day, and starting a new job down here in Virginia Beach with the Navy will be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. But overall, life's good.
Yay!
Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Move over, buddy. Hey, what are you doing? Thank you. Crazy dog.
He just wants to try.
Here we go. Alright, we are on our way to the beach, Virginia Beach, to visit Birdie and hang out. One thing we do while we travel the States is that usually I will drive with the camper, and then when we do other errands and stuff, Sarah will drive just to ease it a little bit for both of us. So yeah, gonna spend the whole day at the beach with Bird, probably go out afterwards, and then tomorrow we are leaving for our friends Anne and Chris. So yeah, see you guys later. On our way to the beach at Virginia Beach, visiting Birdie. Ah, he's very shy of other dogs.
Oh yeah, then he probably won't have. They won't say anything.
So do,
excited you're here!
so do we call you? We don't call you Bird anymore. We
Call
call
me
you.
Birdie. Yeah,
Okay.
you're my friend.
So, but professionally, you go by Erica.
Yeah.
Okay. I got him a little bit on camera.
Okay, Ernst, tell me what we're doing with the hostess with the mostess.
We're here in Virginia Beach, and Birdie has served us shrimp, crab legs, corn, ice cream. We're eating now, so had a great day at the beach. Bjorn had some salt water, but he's doing fine. Talk to you guys later.
Come visit Birdie.
Come visit Birdie.
The voice of rage and ruin. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life.
What's my rosebud? Like, can you tell me what it?
So rose is what that's great in your life right now,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, get the lights on.
bud is something you're looking forward to,
Okay.
and thorn.
Thorn?
Thorn.
No, horn.
Thorn
Horn. That's horn.
is something that's not going too well in your life.
Okay.
The thorn's like the thorny bit. Or the horny bit.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, I think rosebud
this.
is corn. I think
I'm gonna
that's
tell
like
when you're this one.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's your rose?
What's your
Birdie?
rose?
Oh, I thought you were gonna introduce it.
No.
Oh, you can introduce who you are and how you know Ernst and me. Shut up.
Can I start over? Okay. Ernst and Sarah agreed to spend the night with me. So that's my rose. Okay, honestly. So my rose is that I got a new job and it's going pretty well and it's in my career and I'm hoping to grow better with the company. My bud is that I'm looking forward to one day buying a house. And my thorn is Christian leaving.
That's Christian.
What's your rosebud and thorn?
I guess my rose is going home. I get to go home. Bud is something I'm looking forward to.
So future rose.
Oh, starting back up with my old job. I'm looking forward to that. And then the thorn would be leaving her, I guess.
He's just trying to copy me. He didn't have anything to say.
Leaving her, I guess.
He said leave it.
So we're heading home to the campsite. Great times. If you haven't visited Birdie and you're part of Birdie's friend group, you should go visit Birdie. It's a lot of fun.
Wait, and if you're not part of her friend group, you need to become part of her friend group
It's very
and visit
exclusive.
Birdie.
It's very, very exclusive. You might not be allowed.
But you can send in your applications sooner rather than later.
Okay. Thank you guys. Good night.